Alrighty guys, welcome back to another single player episode of the Farming Simulator 2017 series. It has been almost 3 weeks since I've recorded a new episode because I have been working on completely redoing all the machines, all the models, It's a huge list. I'm sure lots of you, by the time you see this video, either have access to the pack or have seen the change list. I have done some crazy stuff with these machines and performance issues and new textures, and it's been pretty wild. But I'm finally getting back into playing again so I can do some stuff. Unfortunately, because the machines have been so drastically changed, I do have to low bed everything back to the bush again because everything that we had has been removed. So let's see here. Oops, there we go. So yeah, here we are, back in La La Land. We're gonna have to start low bedding stuff again. I originally was just gonna make that, kind of do it myself and then start the video with everything out there in the bush, but I'm like, screw it. We can have a low bedding video. So, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to move at once, so we're gonna try to see what we can do here. I'm going to expand this trailer out. Oops, if I can line it up properly. First thing in the morning, driver. Just going to expand this guy as far as we can to see if maybe we can get 2 machines at a time. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. The locking script on the trailer is pretty good, but sometimes if the machines aren't right nice and close to each other, they can still get kind of hung up on one another, so you got to be a little gentle. So this time we are going to take this feller buncher, which I think we were using in the last video. It's been changed drastically in a good way. I'll show you that. We're gonna use what are we gonna do? The button top maybe? I'll take a button top out there too in case we do longs. And we're going to take the other loader. We're going to need a processor and a skidder. That should be good enough for now. The other machines I will slowly introduce as I go. I don't know if I'm going to hit the other new machines on this video, but one of the new machines is the grapple saw loader. Basically, it's just a swing or a dangle head with it's got a saw on it for cutting the trees up. For this map, I don't really know how much use this thing will be. This would be great on the Pacific logging map because there's lots of trees on the ground that are down. So literally, you could just grab a hold of them and give them a zip with that thing and then drag the trees out. It'd be perfect for swamp logging too, which may be a future map coming up. We'll see how things go. This guy here as well, the shovel loader. It's got a new head on it. It's great for loading longs as well if you want to just drag them onto the back of the trailer. That I might do in a future video as well. We're going to leave her be for now. We'll grab the chipper in the end here. And then just the 2 bunchers. So yeah, there's been lots of new stuff updated to these guys. Mostly just the new textures on the bodies. They're just absolutely gorgeous new textures. Everything looks a lot smoother than it ever did, which is quite nice. So yeah, the bodies are all really nice. Everything looks a lot smoother. The heads have all been redone. For some reason I'm getting lots of jitters here. I'm wondering if that's just my recording thing. I changed some settings and I think it's kind of glitchy. Oops. And new sound effects too on all the machines. They got some proper tracks. Proper running sounds. I turned down some of the volumes on them because they were pretty ridiculously high and kind of annoying. But you can technically turn that up as loud as you want if it's not loud enough for you. Alright. I don't know what I can fit on here, honestly. Button top might be a bit of a squeeze. We'll just make them hug one another. Yeah, all the new textures, just gorgeous. Makes these machines actually have some depth. Like you can see all the little dark spots on the stairs now, and everything has some depth on the cab. All the little holes and stuff have all these dark shadows. Even when you're in the dark, they actually look really good. when in previous versions, you know how it was just kind of like this blob of texture and it looked really horrible. So big thanks to Serious Modding, who had a guide for doing AO texturing, and he helped me personally through that whole thing. So that guy is he's the shit, man. He helped out big time. Without his work, I wouldn't be here. Might have to really squeeze these together here. Just drive right into the other tracks. Very realistic too, yeah. Drive right into the other tracks in the machine. But hey, we're not here for realism today. We just want to get these machines in the bush, and that's what we're gonna do. And hopefully they'll stay on there. I don't know, I've never hauled two of these big guys together like that. But they look like they're locked on there pretty good, so. Sound effects have changed. This truck pretty much sounds the same. I got rid of the stupid Jake brake on it because it was literally going off every time you even tapped the brake slightly, so that's history now. So now when you stop, it's just a nice stop, not the big which was nice. Like, I like the Jake sound in general once in a while. Like, it was cool when you're going up big hills and coming down. It's pretty sweet. But like when you drive 3 feet ahead and you're doing like 2 miles an hour and your Jake comes on, it's like okay, that's kind of too much. And then I was looking at a way to turn it on and off, and I don't know, fuck, I just got rid of it. It was easier to just get rid of it sometimes. So here we are back in our block. Excuse me. Another new thing that's kind of nice is on the let's get these off. On the bunchers, the heads on the bunchers are now they're now actually attached. The blades are actually attached, so you don't have to buy a separate blade and attach it anymore. It's literally just built, scripted right into the machine. So the blade just kind of on. Oops, I went forward instead of backwards. So you can just turn the blade on and off and start cutting. It's quite painless. And then you don't have to dick around with the blade falling through the ground and trying to attach it and have it fall off and have to buy a new machine and So that's all dealt with. Also, now when these machines spawn, the machines spawn with the heads facing upright, so then you can adjust them. They're not all sticking down in the ground all ugly like, which is quite nice. Like I said, I did lots of changes. It's been, like I said, it's been about 2 or 3 weeks of just screwing around for hours on end. So there's lots of stuff I changed and I can't even remember what, but it's all beneficial, I promise. Let's see if we can make this tight turn. Oh, we can, but you probably shouldn't have been able to do that. Alright. Let's go back, pick up some more machines. Holy Lord. Oops. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Whoa, easy boy. I keep forgetting my trailer's extended all the way out, so you gotta really give yourself some boat turning room on those corners. I keep thinking it's like the short trailer where you can just whip around them, but no, that don't work so well. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set my timer. Well, I don't really care about a timer. Oops. Oh, jeez. See, and that's why you don't text while you drive, kids. Oh, jeez. You get out of this one? Oh, yeah, we can get out of this one. I'm not going to set a timer on this one. I'm going to low bed all the equipment, get everything set up, and that'll probably be the end of the video, because it's probably going to take a while to dick around with this stuff. I got to get the mill set up, and yada 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 yada. Alright. So we should be able to get the loader and the processor on this one, I think. I think we can. Yeah, this loader's got a new grabber on it, which is kind of more of a proper short logger mitt, I guess you'd call it. There. Stay. Yeah, so it's got this proper grabber on it now. It's actually really good at picking up both longs and shorts. But I generally use it for shorts. It's kind of what it's built for, so. This new processor's got a new head on it. New rollers. Look at those shiny, pretty rollers. New rollers, new claws. Everything is a lot nicer, as you'll see once I start logging again here. Just skidder's had a few changes. But yeah, the textures are just the biggest new deal for these things. We're gonna drive these right into each other again here. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly how you do it in real life. Also, when you spawn the machines, they got a distance between them now, so they don't spawn on top of each other. That was kind of a big thing. So, like, you know how they all line up in a row? Problem was I didn't even know you could set the distance on them for how big the machines are. So, I was able to set them a lot lower, so now you can actually spawn them pretty near close to each other without them getting clipping through each other or the tracks getting stuck in each other, which is kind of nice. Looks a lot cooler. It feels like I'm driving on a bit of a slant here. I think everything's weighted pretty hard to the right, or yeah, I guess it would be the back left or front right, your choice. So we'll just take it nice and easy out to the bush here and should be good to go. I'm still doing a bit of testing. Like this pack's supposed to come out this Friday, which is kind of irrelevant to this video because who knows when this video is going to come out, but it's supposed to come out this Friday. I'm going to have to do a little more testing. Mostly I want to do some testing on some of the log trailers, which you might see in this video. I might use this video series to test some too. Because I'm past the major beta testing where everything was getting kind of funky there, so everything should be pretty well golden now. But some of the suspensions on the trailers I think might be a little too open, I guess you'd say. Too much suspension. Because I remember in the previous videos when we were whipping around corners with those short logs on and they were just getting pretty danger close to throwing all over the place. Awesome. Okay, so 2 more machines. We need to go get the skidder, and I'm gonna get that little chipper as well, I think. And then, like I said, I'm gonna get all the machines set up. Oop, I just thought I was gonna hit that claw, but I think we're good. Oh, we're jackknife our trailer a bit there. That's alright, whatever. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get the machines set up and everything, kind of make sure everything's running right, and we'll see where we're at for time. Might start getting cutting, might skid some loads out or something real quick, just to kind of get a pile for the next video. You know, I just haven't decided what I want to do yet. So hopefully I won't have to reload or re-low bed the machines again, because I'm pretty well done with them now, I think, but you know, you just never know. So we're gonna buy one of those little chippers as well, wherever it is. There you go. It's great for cleaning up in the bush. Oh, that's way over there. I was like, uh-oh, where'd it go? Alright, so we're gonna park this bad boy somewhere on here. So I've been experimenting too. Like I had a guy tell me about the drive control mod. Gives you something called free turning, which basically lets you like when you go to do this kind of a turn on the body, it doesn't auto recenter. Like if I let go of my turn, you guys all know how it just automatically goes to the center. Well, that new drive control mod makes it so when you turn it, it stays where you turn it to, which is beautiful if you're using a keyboard. Like I said, I wasn't able to get it working right because for some reason on that drive control mod, sorry here, I'm thinking and doing 2 things at once. The drive control mod makes my vehicles go all super slow, and I've seen that reported by a few other people as well. So I don't think it's just my machines; it's got to be something else. That's kind of unfortunate because I was kind of looking forward to that. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on the drive control mod for sure and see if maybe they come out with a patch or fix, or someone figures out why the machines are going all super slow. Whoa, what's going on with my chipper? Oh, see, this is something I didn't beta test, was the chipper. Maybe I have to turn the machine off? I don't know. We might just have to drive the chipper out there if I don't want to haul. Weird. Huh. Alright, well, the chipper don't want to haul, so that's just how that works, I guess. Maybe now that it's up and attached? Weird. I don't know. That's kind of funky. I'll have to look into that. Other than that, the chipper's working pretty good. Alright, well, we'll come back for that. It's gonna be a long little drive for the little chipper. Wish I could just put it on auto go and set the location and have it drive all the way out there. Or like waypoint it. That'd be pretty neat. I'm sure there's a way, I'm pretty sure there's that, what was it, that helper mod or whatever the hell it's called? Kind of like course play or something, where you can like set waypoints for where you want a vehicle to go or something. But yeah. I don't know if you can set vehicles for AI in forestry. That'd be so badass if you could set like a truck to come to the logging site so you could load it up and then have it drive all the way back to the mill on its own. That'd be something cool. Waypointed system or something. But knowing this game, I'm sure it'd find a way to mess up or something bad would happen. So this machine, when rolling, you can clearly hear has no sound effects other than the tires hitting the ground. But it was kind of a sacrifice for making the chipper on the front work because it's all one machine, right? I'm not able to make an attachment. I tried making an attachment for the chipper and it just doesn't work properly, so I had to turn the chipper into a little bobcat. But unfortunately it has no sound effects on the body. But once you get the head rolling, the whole thing's so damn loud it sounds like it's rolling anyway, so this will be the electric the electric bobcat. How's this thing turn off? Let's see. Oops. Alright, we'll just take it out there like that. I was gonna wheel it in, but I guess you gotta do that before you put a load on. And I don't think there's anything else I need to bring to the bush. At least not right now. I think what I'll do, because it looks like I still have a few minutes here, maybe I'll skid out those loads. The skidder's been changed a bit. I'm still not 100% happy with it, but I don't really know what to do to make it better, because it's still the best it's ever been, but you know, I'm always striving to find a way to make it, any machine, better if it's not performing 100%. Like the loaders and all that stuff work really good now, but the I don't know, man, skidders I've just never really been happy with. Skidders seem iffy. Tell you, it's really funny though, since they just put out that new update 1.4 or whatever the hell, since I do that, like, I always get these stupid micro stutters. As soon as I enter an area, it's just like dook dook dook, everything kind of loads weirdly. I mean, eventually it goes away, but it's, I don't know, kind of tired of them updating it. I wish they would just leave it alone once it's stable. Then they update it and screw up more stuff on it and blah 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 blah. Now I'm starting to sound like a whiny mod person. Alright, so I'm just gonna sell the truck and all this stuff because we're just gonna end up doing it all over again here anyway. Then we can just buy a new truck, new trailer, and have that as the logging trailer. It'll be perfect. Alright, so we're gonna save our game because that's important. I have no idea how long this video has been going for, so I'm just gonna let it roll. And we're also going to do a quick one of these, if I can remember where it is. Oops. That's not the time of day I'm looking for. That's close enough, I guess. Okay. Changing our time of day here. Alright. So I'm thinking we're just gonna start skidding some of this wood out. Maybe I should move this little guy. He can just go hang out up in the hills and get a nice view of the lake. The lake that we almost drowned the buncher in last time. But come on, it was pretty fun, wasn't it? You're damn right it was. Alright. So let's see. I was playing with this skidder again last night, testing out, and it was actually doing crazy well for hauling. As long as you don't squeeze the logs too tight. I had that experience last night too. You want them so they're just kind of not shaking, but almost shaking. That means you got a good grip on them. And then we can go, let's just put them right down in here. That's probably good enough. That'll be a good pile to start. But yeah, with the new, all the maps have new log physics. All the maps have new, new ways that the logs fall, new angular densities, blah 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 blah. All the stuff that makes the trees a little more responsive when you grab them. I mean, they'll still slip, they'll still slide, because you gotta have a little bit of that, or else you have even more problems on top of it. But for the most part, I'd say the logs are probably better than they've been in a long time, for sure. As soon as we can get this thing to touch the ground here. Whoop, there we go, right in here. Well, that's a heavy grab. It's lifting the whole front end of my skidder up here. That's probably close enough. And try to keep your head level. Like, if you have your head grabbed like that, not so great. But try to keep it level so it's even with the machine. It'll still hold the trees up, but it keeps them from slipping out of your grapple too. I wonder if we're good enough to grab this mess here. I don't know if this claw can pick up that small stuff. I guess we're gonna find out though. But see, like, if you had better turning on this thing, you'd be able to, like, holding it in one direction would be crazy. Then you wouldn't have to have it all freak out on you. You get it? Oh, that's not bad. Look at that. I don't know where I'm going to put all this crap, but we're just going to drive it over here somewhere. Oh, not quite enough of a grip on it there. Oh, well, we'll just make a mess. Actually, it's a good time to try out our big guy here. The new loader with its new sexy claw on it. And I think I'm still in the other thingy here. Yeah, I am. Good. So this guy, I really like this new grapple. This is one of my favorites. It's just easy, really easy to claw, really easy to pick stuff up. All the claws still have a little bit of trouble if you're dealing with just like the little teeny tops, but it doesn't matter what machine you got in this game, because a lot of those teeny little tops like to slide through the ground and it makes a mess. Alright. We're all gonna just end up chipping this anyway, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of how this claw is. It's pretty nice. Just pile all that crap over there. All that over there. And grab one of these. Perfect. Is that in the ground still? Oh no, it's not. It's a lot easier to pick up, well, as I struggle picking up small stuff, but it's a lot easier once you actually do get a grip on stuff to keep things in the grapple. They don't slide around as much, so it's kind of nice. Makes picking up little pieces a lot more easy. And you can just, whoops, see how you just pop stuff through the ground? That's so annoying. Legit physics here, friends. Legit indeed. Alright, let's see how much more of that stuff we can grab here. But yeah, new claw, beautiful. I love this claw. Very responsive, looks great. There is a gap still in the claw. That's just the way it is. I've tightened it up lots and tried to make it just because of the way my claws are set up, they have to be like that. So floating heads happen. The only one that doesn't have a floating head and is accurate is this one. But you can't use that style for a loading machine, just doesn't work, so it's just the way she goes. Small sacrifices, right? Really want to get that one tree, I guess. Seems like a lot of work for one tree, but we're gonna do it. I don't even know if I can hang on to one tree. This claw doesn't exactly close super tight. No, I didn't think it would. Can we get it anyway? Nope. That's why you grab bundles of trees. I could probably make it, maybe I'll make it so this grapple closes a little tighter. I guess you can do that too, that works. Just as I run over all the trees, shit happens. Good enough. Just want to get rid of these little trees. Use our blade to push up the competition here. Oops. Too much blade. Yeah. I would like this machine to turn faster. Like, to have it turn down really low for how quick it turns its body, but that's because it's stuck in that position and it auto-centers. So if it whips back really fast, you throw your trees all over the place, and that's almost as frustrating as how slow it is. Actually, it's more frustrating, in fact. I really want to get all of these trees in one grab. Come on, you can do it. Come on! There you go. Oh yeah, just like that. Look at that. So I can even carry that. Come on, wait, you can do it. You can do it. Can you get my steering tires on the ground here? I'm also going to be working on a forwarder here soon. I got a couple ideas for what I want what I want to do with one. Just haven't quite gotten around to it yet. Oh, what's going on there? There we go. Nice pile of trees here. Should have one more grab, and then I want to run the processor for a minute too. I want to show you guys kind of the new cool stuff on the processor. Oh geez, that's a big pile, eh? I don't know what we're gonna get out of that. You can't even see in there. Some trees here too. Let's clean it up a little bit here. Oof, that's a big grab. I might be able to get it all. I don't know. We'll see. This one's a little too far over here, I think. Can we grab all that in one bunch? Well, we're sure as heck gonna try, aren't we? Squeeze all that together. And I'm gonna try and grab that little guy. I think this is a pretty... Oh, there we go. Oh, we got it. I don't know how long we're gonna hang on to that. That's a lot of trees, but we're gonna try. Make a good picture right there. Take pictures as it slides out of the grapple. Keep moving, keep moving. But yeah, the like I said, this new skidder holds the logs a little bit better than the old one. It's still not 100%, which isn't, you know, the best, but I mean that's pretty good. We moved a lot of wood there really quick from that far, so I figure that's pretty all right. All right. So processor, let's play with that guy for a sec here. This guy's gonna be in my way, I can tell already. I'm gonna slide some machines around. And then I'm gonna process a little bit. I'm not gonna process all the logs, but I'm gonna process a little bit. And that should definitely get us probably to the end of this video. And actually the buncher, I can go park over in the Tules here. Oh, there's a tree there. Looks like a job for the button top. We'll send him over there after. But yeah, just beautiful looking textures on these guys now. Everything conformed quite nicely. And this will be the starting point of the buncher. Maybe for the next episode. Mr. Button Top here. Also toting some beautiful new textures inside the cab and out. Alright, so let's grab this and see if we can bring her back over to our pile here. Probably would help if I had my light on, but I'm just too lazy. We're just gonna do it like this. That'll be close enough. We'll be able to see it with the processor. This guy, I'm just gonna park up on this hill just for entertainment's sake. Alright. I just realized this thing here has a timer. So we're a half hour in now. What's 5 minutes on the processor? Come on, we can do it. The heck with it. I'll just cut a couple logs here. I just wanted to show you guys the new head. So this new head has new rollers, new claws, new pretty near everything actually. It is truly a piece of work. So again, when you're grabbing the bigger logs, you sometimes run into issues if you squeeze too tight. So don't squeeze it up all the way. I wouldn't anyway. I mean, you can, it'll still go through, but I usually back it off just a little bit. See how that's fully tight, the log's really kind of iffy in there. But if you just kind of loosen the claw, loosen the handlers, then suddenly it'll roll through a lot nicer. Like I said, the head's got new sound effects, the rollers, everything sounds a little more realistic. And then tops we're just going to chuck over there because I don't like tops. Let me get this guy too. And then we'll call it a video. Actually, these little guys, I don't even want these in the load. I'd like to have these separate in their own shitty pile. Because during my testing I found these little trees cause all kinds of funky issues. So, future maps, I don't think I'm going to have those small trees in there again. I just think it's a bad idea. And one last thing before we go is I'm going to clean up these. Make it easy to find them in the processing pile. I wish you could turn off cut mode and just literally have like delimb mode for the saw. That'd be kind of cool. Then you wouldn't run around trying to actually cut the trees. That'd be nice. Just make sure everything's exposed here. There we go. Perfect. So that's all ready to be processed. And maybe we'll do that on the next video when we come back. We can do some processing, test out the new buncher claws, all the fun stuff. So, alright guys, I'm going to call it for that video. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one to test out the new machines and have some more fun with it. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.